How you doing, everybody? So we got another push day, and let me explain myself. So we're not hitting legs today. We're gonna do a modified push day, meaning we're gonna do a lot more emphasis on chest than we're used to. I kind of just did a self-evaluation, checked myself out. My shoulders are good, triceps are decent, chest is very lacking. Like, we need to work on it heavily. So that's gonna be the goal for today's workout. What are we gonna do today? So we tried incline dumbbell chest press last push day, and I honestly did not like it. I was not a fan. So we probably aren't gonna do that again, at least right now. And I think we're honestly gonna start again with Smith machine incline. Gives me really good growth, and it seems to just hit the spot exactly how I need it to. So I think we should just continue to do that. But we're gonna add on some more volume today. So we're gonna do that, machine flies, and then we're gonna do some weighted dips. And that will be our entire chest day. And we're probably gonna do 2 to 3 sets on weighted dips with maybe 2 plates, drop down to a 1 plate, 2 sets. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I'll build it when I kind of get moving in there. I didn't sleep too much last night. I'm really big on sleep. So I was really debating on even taking a rest day today, but it's the weekend and I just really kind of want to get a lift in when I know it's not going to be majorly packed. So it's just a good time to go in there and get a workout in. But besides the chest, we're also going to minimize tricep and shoulder movements today. We're really just going to do ones that I know give us the most growth. And the second exercise that we usually do, we're probably going to set to the side today. We're really focused on chest today. So like I said, it's going to be a little bit of a modified push day. A lot more emphasis on chest, more volume. Hopefully we can get our growth kind of moving faster. I don't know. I don't know why my chest is behind, but it's too flat. It's not there, man. Like, it was at one point a pretty decently prominent part of my physique. And then maybe I just started focusing on everything else too much, and I stopped hitting chest as hard. I know we're not doing legs today, but my legs are kind of recovering a little wacky, so I really need to give them one more day. Or maybe we won't do legs this time, just so we can stay on track with our push-pull legs and it keeps moving in an organized manner. It might have to just be the move. But just this once, guys, I just need one time off from legs because it's really tanking my energy, I think, overall, from how much I can expend on my upper body as well. So we really need to just cool down a little bit. My legs are looking decent. I'm happy with them right now. Chest needs some work. So that's the goal for today. We'll get cracking down on that. But yeah, besides that, did I ever go over the 2 movements that we're gonna do? I don't think we did. Triceps. Just push downs today. Just push downs. We're gonna do some nice heavy push downs as much as we can get for 6 to 8. And I know I always say 6 to 8 as a rep range. And I kind of sometimes, most of the time, if I'm being honest, I fail to meet that criteria in terms of my actual training. So I really want to stick to that today in all of my lifts. Really hitting 6 to 8, but picking a weight that it's max 8. Minimum 6, max 8. That's the goal. Because you don't want to do a weight that you stop at 8 reps, but you have like 5, 6 more reps in the tank, because that's not a proper weight you should be doing. You really need to be pushing yourself harder than that. You know what I mean? On my last push day, I made a big mistake. I haven't done incline dumbbell press in a while, and I kind of jumped really harshly from 85s up to 100s. And really at 85s, they moved good. Form was good, quality was good. I mean, the intensity was perfect, but really I should not have jumped up to 100s because that was just not a smart decision. I should have kept it at 85s maybe for another set, or even maybe bumped it up to 90s. Did that for a cool little low set of 6, and then we would have carried on. But 100s was probably not on the move or in the play for that last push day. But you live and you learn, Sometimes I make mistakes in terms of how I train. I don't pick the proper approach, but that's okay because it didn't end up causing any harm. It is 6:03 p.m. We're doing a little bit of a later lift. The sun will set soon enough. It's still pretty bright out there. I have blackout curtains, so it's blocking all that out right now, and I also just had this cut off that we made. We literally just cut it from a random shirt I found in my closet because I was running out of stuff to wear that was new. Or not new, but that wasn't something I wore like 2 workouts previously, you know what I mean? So I want to do more variety in terms of that, my wardrobe. But today's going to be a great push day, I have a feeling, because you got to go in with that mindset sometimes of having just a positive outlook on it. No matter how you feel, really. No matter how you feel, just be like, oh, we're going to have a great whatever day. Push day, pull day, leg day. Or it doesn't even have to correlate to working out. I'm just going to have a great day today. You just manifest that shit into your life, and it really happens. Manifestation is a real thing. Law of attraction is a real thing. I'm a firm believer in those. So, really just, if you want something, you need to really be actively kept going after it, you know what I mean? So we do an incline movement, specifically Smith machine today, just because I feel like it targets the chest best for me. Everyone's built differently. You can do dumbbell, you can do barbell, you can do whatever. It's just you got to kind of experiment and see what works best for you. But we're going to do incline. We're going to do flies, machine flies, if they're still not broken. But then we're going to do weighted dips. And that really helps us overall just kind of finish the chest off, but also target a little bit of that lower chest as well. And just body weight dips won't cut it, so we got to throw a plate on there, possibly 2 of them. We'll see how it goes. Which is weird because I feel like my strength in my chest isn't necessarily bad. It's just the way it looks, like physically. So I'm not really sure. Maybe I have bad chest genetics. That would suck. We're gonna get to the gym. It is beyond windy today. I was getting out of work, walking to my car, I almost got blown away. That probably means I need to eat more. I'm just a skinny fuck. I think training hard, training intensely is 100% the best way to train, as long as you keep, like I said, 80 to 85% of your true form. You won't get injured as long as you're properly hydrated, you've recovered well, you're warmed up. There's a lot of other factors that come into play when it comes to how well your body performs in the gym. Like, you can still get injured with good form, right? You can still get injured with light weight. There's so many factors that come into this that you really need to keep up on every single one of them. Just go through a checklist. That's what I do. Like, oh, are you hydrated? How well did you sleep? I didn't sleep that well last night. Did you eat well today? Like, all these things. You take your supplements. Did you warm up when I get to the gym? Oh, did you do your proper weight jumps? Which I didn't do last push day. Like I said, I made some mistakes last push day. It won't happen again. Just go through that mental checklist and just really make sure you meet all that criteria to make sure your body performs at 100% efficiency. And if you do, you're gonna be in for a great workout, and also no injuries or no risk of injury at all. I mean, it's impossible to 100% guarantee no injury, but you pretty much can, as long as you go through everything in your head and make sure it's all met, because your body can perform the way it's supposed to. It just needs the proper resources. But we're gonna get to the gym. The pre's kicking in. Turn off Family Guy, and I'll see you at the gym here in about 15 minutes. Okay. Hey. All right, guys. So, hair's kind of crazy, but I shaved. I cut myself a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. The gym looks to be empty. Besides my boy Dallas. You guys know Dallas. No introduction needed. So I think he's the only guy in here. We're gonna get in there and have a great push day. Like I mentioned, we're gonna do chest emphasis. I feel a lot more energetic now that the pre kicked in, so I can really explain a lot better now. We'll give a quick breakdown. Incline Smith machine, 3 sets. I say 3 sets, I mean that includes the 1 warm-up. So we're just gonna do plate, 35, 6 to 8 rep range. That'll probably be a difficult one. From there, we might drop it down to a plate and a 25. Yeah, that should be the plan. So like 2 working sets, 1 warm up is really what I'm talking about. Anyway, incline Smith machine, we'll start with that. We'll do machine flies. Then we'll do some weighted dips. Then we'll go over to triceps, just do 1 of each exercise for those 2 muscles. So for triceps and shoulders, it'll just be push downs and lat raises. But it'll still be a great day today, great push day. Same shit, different day. When everybody asks me, how you been doing? Oh, you know, same shit, different day, bro. That was corny as fuck. Okay, we're wrapping this shit up. I'm going inside. I'll see you guys in a minute. I'm gonna get all my things. And then we'll get in there and get a fucking good workout going. See you soon. All right, so first set. We're doing incline Smith again. I'm glad we're back on this. Wasn't a fan of dumbbell. That shit was not enjoyable. We're gonna do incline Smith, 3 sets. We'll start with a plate. We'll bump it up to a plate and a 35. And then we'll probably do a plate and a 25 if it's a grinder, but if not, we'll go up again. This is all the way up. All right, second set, we're gonna do a plate and a 35. See how this goes. We'll stick to 6 to 8, and then we'll either drop it or raise it, depending on how we feel. All right, last set, we're gonna do plate 25. Just go to failure on this. Then we'll go hit some flies up. All right, whatever, it'll be good for the first set. First set of chest flies, machine chest flies. We're gonna go a little lighter than usual so we can get the volume we want, 6 to 8 reps. And then we'll adjust accordingly. We didn't go to 2 plates on Smith just because I felt like we'd get a better set with the 25, and we did, so I'm glad we went that way instead. What is this now? That was just the first set. So second set, we dropped it down a plate to 220 because I'm still trying to get that volume. So we're not going to be doing it. Usually we go way heavier, so we're going to be keeping it chill considering. But I feel like more volume is going to be useful. We've just been kind of getting low rep counts. Well, still going pretty heavy, so that's good, but we're really missing out on a lot of volume. So we're going to try to fix that today with a lot of emphasis on our chest. And not really as much emphasis on triceps and shoulders.
Another good set. Good volume again. So I'm good with that. All right, last set. We'll do 210.
I just thought I had that. No, I definitely had that. Like now you're kind of like a little bit less on the giving the fuck side, which is pretty nice. I mean, you're not giving the fuck side like me actually caring. So it's like kind of like proud dad moment, but it's kind of also like a. But I feel like you so much. I remember seeing you in freshman. I was like, that's good. Yeah, you're maybe not the best one though. Well, I mean, like in sports, you're a good role model. Try my best. Well, you never got this.
I hit that intensity for you, Dale. All right, first set of weighted dips. We're gonna do, I don't actually know. We're just gonna do a plate, 6 to 8 reps. If it feels pretty decent, we'll go up a little bit. But really focusing a lot on chest today. Triceps and shoulders are not really a concern. So if we run out of energy and it's kind of, I don't know, not as quality as usual, I'm not really gonna be worried about it too much. But I'm pretty happy about chest so far. It's going really well. Actually, wait, hold up. This angle's kind of dog shit. Come on, there we go. I don't know about going up, but we'll probably stay at this weight. We are, ow, that fucking hurt so bad. Oh, I just smashed my calf on this plastic, like, foot rest. Oh, it hurt so bad. I was about to say, before that happened, we are all alone in the gym. Holy crap, guys. It's actually cramping. I actually really smashed it. Wow. Anyway, yeah, we are alone. We still have a lot of push day left, so this is awesome. It's exciting. Let's get started. Keep moving. We're going to do dips again. We're probably going to do a plate again because the weight feels like we could stay there, still get 6 to 8, and be perfectly fine. So we're going to continue along. This music is bumping right now, so it'll be a good set. I already know it. All right, everybody. So that set of dips wrapped up chest day for us. I think it was really good overall today. The volume was so much better than usual. Weight wasn't as good, but I had to sacrifice a little bit of weight, just to get that remaining volume we're looking for. I think it was a good trade-off. But we're going to go over to tricep pushdowns. Do about 3-4 sets there since we're only doing that exercise for triceps. We might do 4 sets on both. So on lat raises, we'll also maybe do 4 sets, but we'll see. I think it'll work. Someone's here. We're on tricep pushdowns now. We're going to do 3 sets, maybe 4, like I said, just because we're only doing the one exercise, but we're going to start at 80. We usually start at the full stack, but I feel like the form gets sacrificed a little too much, so I might just drop it down, just 2 plates lower to 80, really focus on better form, and I think it'll honestly benefit us more in the long run. So let's do that today. And then we'll kind of go from there, depending on how it feels, how many reps we get and all that. We'll pick the next weight accordingly. Actually, we got all 8 there, I believe, if I didn't miscount. So it was a good set. Don't think we could go up though. Still keep that 6 to 8. I think it would probably get a little difficult. Right. But yeah, we'll probably drop it down to 72.5. I'm really focusing on the form now and volume. I really suck at it, and I get called out a lot on it, honestly. Like I'm always underperforming in terms of volume. So changing that. Oh yeah, just to kind of put it into reference as well. We're doing 72.5. It's 3 away from the whole stack. Just because I know you guys can't actually see the weight I'm doing because I want to keep my head in frame. Ugh. That was difficult last rep. I couldn't even get it, but I grinded for it. So we're gonna do this little behind angle just to see if it's a good one. I don't even know, but let's stay at the same weight we just did, 72.5. Let's do another complete set, hopefully. And honestly, I'm pretty satisfied with our triceps. If we can manage to complete 6 to 8 good form reps on this set right here, I think we can conclude triceps for today because we've already got a lot of chest emphasis done. Triceps, we already, made it a point that we're not going to really dive too deep into it today. Same with shoulders. So mission's already really accomplished. We're just doing side tasks at this point. All right, I think we got 6 or 7, so it was good. Let's go over to lat raises, and we'll start wrapping it up. I know I'm making this up on the fly a little bit, but we are going to conclude this. We're going to do lat raises, and I know I'm adding on more, but listen, rear delt flies, they're not that bad, so let's just do them at the end of today, because I noticed we've been neglecting them recently as well, so I want to make sure I get at least 2-3 sets of those in. So besides that, lat raises and rear delt flies, we'll be out of here in about 20-30 minutes. All right, we're on lat raises now. We'll do 35s to start, bump it up to 40s, back down to 35s. That little, transition, I feel like it works the best for us lately at least. And you don't want to really start at 40s because my rotator cuff is not properly warmed up at that point. Risk of injury is way too high for my liking, so I'd rather just start lighter where I'm more comfortable and then work my way up to a heavier weight from there after the blood's already flowing. So I know the blood's already flowing because of this whole workout, but still, you can't really, with your rotator cuff, you really can't be too careful. It's very delicate. Bump it up to 40s. Make sure the angle is good before I do this heavy shit, because I'm only going to be able to do this once. Second set of lat raises, we're on 40s. This is generally the grinder set. And getting really all the way up here kind of starts to drop off towards the second half of the set. But the good thing is, lat raises are one of those exercises that you can really benefit from doing partials on if you keep your form absolutely true. Like, meaning even if you can't get to the top of the rep and you're doing complete form and you're getting here, you're still getting so much growth just at that bottom half right here going up. As long as you're engaging the proper muscles, you're still making growth. You don't have to complete reps to make growth. So, and that's especially true with lat raises. Because, I mean, you're getting constant shoulder tension even from the bottom of the rep. But if you start getting sloppy and you start swinging, then, I mean, you're losing out on a lot. So, doing partials but keeping form is really a good way to train, especially when you're getting more fatigued. All right, like I said, a lot of partials, a lot of grinding, but lots of growth still happening. So we'll go back down to 35s and close out lat raises with some better form. More complete reps. Let's see, probably we'll do upwards of 8 reps. We're not gonna do a lower set. We're really gonna try to get that maximum rep range. It's hard for me to talk when the music is blasting. One more. That's good. We'll go to rear delts. We haven't done these in a couple weeks, but I want to get back into them because they really shape the physique well. That was a good set. Keeping your arms pretty much fully straight. I mean, allowing a slight elbow bend is fine, but relatively straight is really how you want to hit these to target the proper muscle. They're a bit tricky, but I could definitely tell it's in it. I'm gonna move through these quicker than the other workouts because I don't think they take as much recovery time. So we're gonna do 150 now instead of 160. So it's 1 plate lower plus the 5-pound addition. So it's another good set. Tiring, but it's a great set. I'm gonna take this 5 off. We'll probably stick to the 145 for the last set. That was it. That's all she wrote, guys. All right. Find a spot to flex. Get out of here. Let's take off the tank. It's alright. I look mid, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm not too unhappy with the pump. It's alright. Nothing crazy, though. Make sure this is still. I mean, even Steven. Who the hell is Steven? Who the hell is that, man? How you doing, everybody? We finished up our push day. Little all over the place. It was actually insanely, like, that was a really good workout. And this is the workout that we kind of bumped up the volume, lowered the weight to a more suitable weight. And now, honestly, it feels really good. I'm really hitting that 6 to 8 rep range successfully almost every single set now. I think we almost hit 6 to 8 on every single set besides maybe like 1 or 2. And those were top sets. So today was a major success for a push day. Great footage all around. It was quiet in there for the most part. In the beginning, it was a little noisy. My friends were messing with me a little bit on Smith machine. You'll hear them a little bit. You might, or maybe you won't hear them that much, but Smith machine, they were messing with me a little bit. This exact chest that we just did might be what we continue to do, at least for now. I mean, it was such a success, and it was such a good pump and such a good workout. Like, everything was so top tier today that I think it would be stupid that if we didn't keep this, at least for now. You know, emphasizing more on chest right now with the incline, chest flies, and weighted dips. It was perfect, right on the money. And then we went over to push downs, hitting that 6 to 8 reps for 3 sets, keeping it heavy enough, right on the money. I mean, dude, everything hit so well today. Like, the mind muscle connection was absolutely phenomenal. This push day successfully made up for the shit one we had last push day. So I am really happy that we finally did this, and this is my redemption, you know, redemption push day, because it was such a bad one before. I think this one is a million times better. I don't know what I'm eating for dinner. So what I made some sloppy joes before I left today. I got out of work, I actually went to the store, bought ground beef, cooked up some ground beef, made some sloppy joes, ate 4 sloppy joes, which was 3/4 of a pound of ground beef right before the workout. Drank a shitload of chocolate milk, protein chocolate milk, had 2 beef sticks, and then I was out the door coming to here. I might make eggs. I'm not even gonna lie. Breakfast for dinner. Kind of sounds like the move tonight. So I'll bust out some toast, some eggs, and some protein chocolate milk for dinner. But thank you all for watching, supporting the channel. You guys are the real ones. We're almost at 1,600 subscribers. That's insane. I really appreciate you all for supporting me on my journey. The gains are great. I'm gonna go get some protein in my body and start recovering. But I love you all. You guys are the GOATs. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.